Hello everyone, I am Kate Meckler and I am a current junior here at Miami University, studying both communication studies as well as small business management. Today I'm going to discuss the complex issue of single-use plastic. If you watch any news channel or scroll through Twitter, you should be aware of the big issue with plastic in our oceans and environment. Well, just how much plastic are the reporters referring to? According to Brigham 2018, states that, according to Columbia University's Earth Institute, Americans discarded about 33.6 million tons of plastic in 2014. UN Environment estimates that globally, only 9% of the 9 billion tons of plastic the world has ever produced has been recycled. By 2050, UNEP estimates that 12 billion tons of plastic will have been landfilled or released into the environment. Think about that. That is 12 billion tons of plastic that will just be hanging out on Earth with us. Well, anyone and everyone can care about making the Earth more green and eliminating the plastic waste. The target audience for my presentation are those individuals who still use single-use plastic. What is single-use plastic? Well, according to McClure 2021, single-use plastic or disposable plastic is any plastic item that is used once and then thrown into the trash. Those items include things such as plastic water bottles, plastic grocery bags, plastic straws, plastic cutlery, plastic packaging materials, things that are used once and then thrown away. There are multiple effects that come from single-use plastics that impact the world around us. Those effects include things such as, well, according to Linwall 2020, over time, sun and heat slowly turn plastics into smaller and smaller pieces until they eventually become what are known as microplastics. These microscopic plastic fragments, no more than 5 millimeters long, are hard to detect and are just about everywhere. Which all those microplastics can enter the water stream and be dangerous to the wildlife, because the animal can consume these and cause them health issues such as intestinal blockages and punctured organs. There's effects such as greenhouse gas emissions from plants that produce plastic, which have been linked to climate change, as well as plastic pollution is oftentimes taken from high-income countries and put into developing countries to process. Then the toxic fumes are released into these poorer countries who do not have the resources to fight back, causing the residents to get skin rashes and in some cases, cancer. When it comes to eliminating your own use of single-use plastic, there are many ways to go about this. Granados 2021 mentions the 5 R's of zero waste living: refuse, reduce, reuse, recycle, rot, no matter what it takes. Most of us have heard of the 3 R's of reduce, reuse, recycle, but for example, one of the 5 R's mentioned was reuse. There are many areas of our lives where we can switch from a single-use plastic option to a reusable option, such as switching to reusable grocery bags at the store, buying yourself a reusable water bottle instead of a single-use plastic one at the grocery store, opting for reusable Ziploc bags or containers instead of single-use plastic Ziploc bags. There are many ways to make the switch away from single-use plastic, and luckily we live in a society that has many alternatives to offer. My call to action for you is to make at least one change this week when it comes to eliminating single-use plastic. Whether that is purchasing a reusable grocery bag or opting for a paper grocery bag instead. Whether you go to the store and you decide to purchase a reusable water bottle that you can fill up and take with you to class or throughout your summer vacation, it's something that you can use instead of buying the case of plastic water bottles at the store. My challenge is to make a difference, one plastic at a time. Here are some resources to check out for combating the single-use plastic complex problem. Throughout the semester, I looked at Greenpeace organization, and I have linked their website as long as a screenshot to their Twitter. And then here are my works cited.